Hello everyone and welcome to Lone Star Conference Basketball Media Day. I'm Zach Barnes with the Lone Star Conference, and with us right now we've got Coach Tom Brown for WT Men's Basketball. Coach, how are you?
Doing pretty good, Zach. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Well, Coach, you had a little bit of off season and you've gotten started with preseason practices. And how you guys looking?
Well, it's it's a work in progress, and it's something that we lost 3 really good players last year, and we're bringing back 7 players that have played for us last year, and so we're going to be a little bit younger team. We brought in some really good players, we think, but it's getting those players to be able to mesh with each other, and that's what we're just starting out, and we're trying to figure that out now in the preseason.
In the preseason, what are some things that you guys are doing to try and get that mesh going on and get the new guys to play well with the older guys?
Exactly. We've done some things off the court as well to try to get them to know each other a little bit. But then on the court, we're trying to have different combinations, offensively, defensively. We're taking baby steps, and we're trying to really fine-tune things. And we're going to have to pick it up here pretty soon because we've got a few scrimmages coming up, an exhibition game. But we're keeping it basically very simple. A lot of things we did last year, we are progressing a little bit faster than last year. And we really worked our guys hard in the preseason. We worked hard and they responded, and so that was a good thing. Sometimes guys will fold a little bit, but they responded, and we're looking for some good things this year.
Well, and Coach, you were just mentioning some exhibition games. You've got one coming up against Texas Tech. What are you guys looking for with that?
Well, that's a great way to measure yourself as a team. We have, like I said, some young guys. We're not probably the biggest team in Division II, but yet we have some very good athletes. We've got some great shooters. We've got some guys that really know how to play the game. And going down there, they're going to be bigger, probably a little bit stronger, probably better coached with Tubby Smith down there, legendary coach. They does a fantastic job wherever he's at, won a national title at Kentucky. And so we're going to have our hands full, but yet win or lose, it doesn't matter. We're just going to use that as a gauge to what we need to do to get better for that first weekend at Fort Lewis, because those are huge in-region games, and we're really looking forward to going out to Durango to open up our season.
And looking in your schedule starting with non-conference, what are some key matchups that y'all are looking at there, especially early on?
Yeah, exactly. Just what I just said was Fort Lewis. You're exactly right with those games. Fort Lewis and New Mexico Highlands are huge because they're in-region games. They're on the road. Fort Lewis last year was right on the brink of getting into the regional, and I think we were too. We probably had to win maybe 3-4 more games, but in basketball, that's not that many games that you can switch over and you make a couple plays and you can win those games. And so that's a big one to open up with Fort Lewis. And New Mexico Highlands, same thing. They've got some talented young men on their team, but they'll be young, so it'll be a good matchup for both of us.
And then looking into the conference schedule, looking very tough this year. Tarleton as well as Midwestern State getting a lot of attention nationally.
You're exactly right, Zach. Midwestern number 7 in the nation, and then obviously the big bullseye, Tarleton number 1 in the nation. It's always hard to go over there. They've got a great game environment. They've got a great team. Coach Reisman does a great job. Actually, Coach Reisman squared does a great job because they're both coaching, and they do a heck of a job.
Well, Coach, good luck this season. And folks, stay right here and stick around as we have interviews coming up with David Chalovic and Carl White. Tell me about how excited you guys are and ready for the season.
I'm ready. I've been ready ever since I seen Tech on the schedule. I've been ready to play. So I'm looking forward to not just that game, but every game of the season. Because when your last game can be. So.
Yeah, same. Had a little setback, but I'm always working hard. Team's always working hard. We brought in some good players, and we just been looking forward to play everybody.
How excited are you guys to play on a new floor?
The floor is nice. I like what they did with the additions, the black outline, the new logo, everything about the court I love it.
Yeah, glad the coaches could do that for us. They're always looking out for us. Best coaches in America.
And then finally, what game do y'all look forward to the most this year?
That's all.
I look forward to every game. I'm not going to really specify like Carl. But yeah, any conference game is huge. Any non-conference game is huge. And hopefully the biggest game is the national championship.